Kaufman with greentravelonpoints.com. Thank you for watching today's episode of Travel Made Easy, how to book Cebu Pacific air tickets and save. The biggest tip is to look out for Cebu Pacific's promotions. You can get tickets for as little as $1 plus tax and fees, and it doesn't get any better than that. To jump onto these great fares, sign up for their rewards program GetGo, which will send you early alerts and you can be one of the first to book. You can find those promotions at cebupacificair.com under the Promotions tab. There, you'll get a whole list of all the promotions available, the prices, as well as what days to book and what days to travel. From the promo page, you can go to the booking screen. It's easy to select your flights here. You can book a round trip, but you can also book just a one-way trip or a more complex itinerary with multiple stops. You can select your departure city from a list, or you can start typing and it will bring it up. The same you can do for your destination. In this example, I'm picking Bangkok in Thailand. The next step is to pick the departure date and arrival date. You can select the month and day from the little calendar, and then you have your flight all picked out and can move on. This will bring up a list of available flights for the days you have selected. It'll also show you the price on days before and after your day of departure. And often you can save a lot of money by just moving one day ahead or back. So if you're flexible, you can save. The same is true for the time of departure. It'll show you the flights all day long, and you can pick the cheapest one that fits your travel plan. The little pop-up will bring up the fare conditions. With Cebu Pacific, you can choose to either just buy the flight itself, or you can also add, for a fee, an extra bag to check in, or a bag and a meal. All of those cost extra. To keep track of your total cost, click on the link on the right hand corner. It'll show you a summary of all your fare components. Now just pick the return flight, look at the confirmation of what you're purchasing, and you can continue on to the next screen. On the next screen, you will be able to enter your traveler details, the title, name, and so on. You can make that easier on yourself by logging into the GetGo profile, which will then bring up all this data for you. Once you're finished with all your information, including passport details and so on, it pays to look very carefully. Now, you remember I picked just the flight without any extras, but here Cebu Pacific is a little sneaky and is defaulting to a selection of check-in luggage. So if you don't want that, you can go through the list and pick either a smaller piece of luggage, or in my case, no luggage. I'll just be flying with carry-on. You can do that for both your outbound and return flight, and you're not going to have to pay those extra fees. The same is true for the meals. Here they are back in, even though I didn't want any. So you have to go in and either select the meal you like or deselect it step by step. Once you have changed the meals the way you like them, you can scroll to the bottom of the page, and there is a nifty little box that gives you an overview of anything added on this page. So if you didn't want anything, there should be no amount, so for you to double check. Your next chance to save some money is during the seat assignment. Whether you like it or not, Cebu Pacific will assign a seat for you at the time of booking. There are three categories. The cheapest are the white seats in the back of the plane, the next are in the front in light blue, and the most expensive ones are in purple with extra legroom. If you don't care where you sit on the plane, you can save some money by selecting seats only at the time of check-in, which is as early as 3 days before departure. You can just click on the little blue icon that is your assigned seat, and the fee will be eliminated. The same for your return flight. Keep in mind to check in as early online as possible to give you the best choice of seats still available at that time. Now you've almost completed your booking, and on the next page you get a summary. And if you look closely in the summary, there's yet another fee that has been snuck in by the Cebu Pacific. This is the trickiest one, the travel insurance. It is not obvious that you have selected one, it's default. You have to actually click on Manage by Guest and then uncheck the little mark to buy travel insurance. This is very easy to overlook, so double check. You can buy the insurance for delays, your luggage, and accidents, but it is up to you whether you'd like that for peace of mind or not, so make sure you only purchase what you really want and need. Now there are a few things you can't avoid paying, and that is the tax and fees to the government. There's also a web admin fee that you can only avoid by going to a physical office. I would not recommend doing that. It is very, very time consuming in the Philippines, and you also might risk losing your promotional fare. So just review your terms and conditions for your ticket, click to confirm that you understand them, and then move on to the last step, which is payment. Now, with Cebu Pacific, you have the opportunity to pay by credit card without a fee, by debit card, PayPal, or in cash, again, at one of the service centers, which takes a lot of time. So you can verify one last time your flights and add-ons that you have selected, fill out the forms, and you're all set to purchase your ticket. Now that you have completed your online booking at cebupacificair.com, let me summarize the savings tips for you. Number 1, sign up for the GetGo program and look out for the promo alerts to get the best fares. You can fly for as little as $1 plus tax and fees. Number 2, be flexible with your dates and times of travel. By just going a day back or for a few hours within the day, you can cut your fare in half. Number 3, only pay for the add-ons you really need and cancel everything else. That applies for the checked-in luggage, your in-flight meals, your seat assignments, as well as for the travel insurance. I hope that with all these tips, you'll be able to save some money on your Cebu Pacific Air tickets, travel safe, and enjoy your trip. With that, I'd like to say thank you for watching this episode of Travel Made Easy, how to book Cebu Pacific and save. This is Rupert Kaufman with greentravelonpoints.com.